Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll show you how to make this super crispy, crunchy and incredibly delicious snack using just a few simple ingredients. Once you try this snack, you'll definitely want to make it again. Let's get started. So to your bowl, add 4 cups of flour, that's 500 grams of flour, 4 tablespoons of sugar, and then you're going to add some salt. This is 1 teaspoon of salt. Just add that in. And then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then you're going to go ahead and mix this all properly. So make sure to mix this properly till it's very well combined. So when you're done mixing, then next you're going to go in with some vegetable oil. Here is 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and then I'll just crack and whisk an egg like this, and I'm going to go ahead and add that in also. Next, I'm going to add some water. This is 1 cup of water, room temperature water. I'll add all that in, and then I'm going to go in with my hands and mix this properly. Okay, we want to form a dough, so go ahead and mix this till a dough is formed. I recommend you add your water in bits so that you don't end up with a dough that is too runny or too soft. Okay, so when your dough is formed, just go ahead and knead this for about 2 minutes till it gets softer. Okay, so this is what you should have when you're done kneading. Okay, it shouldn't stick to your hands like this. It should be soft but not sticky. So we're done. I'll just place it back in the bowl, and then I'm going to let this rest. So I'll cover it up like this properly, and then I'm going to let this rest for about an hour. This is going to soften the dough properly, which is what we want. So while it's doing that, in a pot I'll add some sugar, 1 cup of sugar, and I'll add equal amount of water, 1 cup of water, and then I'll just add some cloves for extra spice, and then I'll add some lemon juice, just a bit. If you don't want it, you can skip it, but I like to add this. It elevates it beautifully. And then I'll throw in just the other half for extra flavor. I'll just place this on the heat, and I'll just mix this all properly. You want the sugar to dissolve, and I want this to thicken a bit. I don't want it to be too thick. You don't want it to be too thick like the typical syrup. You just want it to be a bit thick. It should take about 5 to 7 minutes for the whole process. So this is what you're looking for, and this is ready now. So I'll just take that off heat. This is exactly an hour later, and our dough has rested beautifully. It's way softer now, and now it's time to use. Can you see how soft it is? And it's very stretchy, which is what we're looking for. And it's gotten way sticky now compared to how we made the dough initially. So I'll just form a round ball. So now I'm just going to flour up this work surface and start rolling this. I'm going to divide this into 20 pieces. So I'm going to try to get them to be as equal as possible. These are medium size, so if you want it a bit smaller, you might want to do maybe 25 pieces or 30 pieces. I'll just go ahead and divide them just like this. So here's everything, exactly about 20 pieces, roughly the same size. And I'll just take one, and then I'll sprinkle flour because it's really soft, so it needs lots of flour while rolling so it doesn't get really sticky. So I'll just roll this like this, long like this. Okay, so can you see how stretchy it is? It should be very stretchy like this. So I'll just go ahead and press it down like this. It's really easy to fold it just like this. So that's basically how to fold this, and I'm just going to go ahead and keep repeating the process. I'll take one, and then I'm going to flatten it up. I want it to be really long like this. Can you see how stretchy this is? When your dough rests properly, it's supposed to be really stretchy just like this. So I will let it rest for an hour so that it can be really stretchy like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep rolling this. Sprinkle flour before placing one on the other so that it doesn't stick, and then I'll just keep doing that. So go ahead and keep rolling them one after the other. Make sure to always sprinkle flour before you place one on the other, because it can easily stick because this is very soft. So when you're done, you just fold it like this and you press it down like this. So you take one like this, you just fold the edges like this together. You don't need to add any water or any paste or anything. That's basically how you're going to keep folding everything till you exhaust everything. So here is it, all done. We're done now, and now it's time to fry. So I'll just take one and then I'll go ahead and start frying. Make sure that you're frying on medium heat. Make sure that your heat is not too low and not too high. So I'm going to be using a spoon to just pour the hot oil all over the top like this, so that it can have that really crispy, crunchy look, okay? So just go ahead and flip on the other side so that the other side will fry also evenly. According to your preference, just fry this to golden brown to your preference. Some like it very brown and some like it just golden, so this much is okay. And then I'll just go ahead and take this all out of the oil. So after that, I'll just go ahead and keep repeating the process till I exhaust everything. Also, you want to make sure that you use lots of oil for this, okay? If you don't have a big pan, you can use a smaller pan, but make sure to not overcrowd your pan. When it's golden brown, flip on the other side, and then you can carefully take this all out of the oil. After taking it out, make sure to place in a paper towel to properly strain out the oil. And no, we are not done just yet. Don't leave the video just yet. I'm going to show you how to dip this into the syrup. So next is to just take one. Make sure that your syrup is well cooled properly. Then you take one and then you place both sides in it like this, okay? And then you just keep repeating the process till you exhaust everything. Some like to just take the whole bowl of syrup and just pour it all around it, but I feel like some won't get equal amounts of the syrup, so I like to do it one after the other, just like this. And no, it's not too sweet. Adding lemon to the syrup, it neutralized everything, so it's not too sweet and it's not too sour. It's just on a balanced level. This snack is so good that it brings back memories. Actually, it's a northern Nigerian snack that I enjoy very much, especially while growing up. And since I realized the recipe, it's something I've been doing for my family always. And we love it so much because it's so good. Is this a snack you're willing to try? Please leave that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye!